So looking at the text features, Ryder let us know that he's just paying attention to what text feature? What is that text feature called? He's paying it. He said zoologist observe, zoologist classify. What text feature is that he's paying attention to? Right? Yeah, what are you paying attention to, Ryder? Yeah, and we know bold print words are really important, aren't they? And he's seeing repeated words. A zoologist observe, zoologist classify, helping us kind of predict what that or what we're going to be reading about today. That's a great thing to be doing. Thank you, Ryder, for sharing that one with us today. Charlie.
But I think that we're also going to learn about the statue of Aristotle.
Okay, so he's looking at this next page, and it's Aristotle. He thinks we might learn about the statue of him, which is a good prediction because we see a statue, right? Okay, what else might we learn about today? Haley?
On the heading of scientists who classify animals, I think we're going to learn about types of scientists who classify animals.
Good, so kind of taking what you and Charlie said together too. She's looking at the heading, the scientists who classify animals, and then we see the statue. Could this statue of this person, could Aristotle be someone who studied animals?
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense why they'd be in here. I don't know that it would make sense to learn about a statue, but learning about maybe that person would make sense, right? Which is kind of confusing. Why would they put a statue in here?
Yeah,
I'm curious to learn more about it. Joey.
Maybe next page we might learn about mammals.
What makes you think that?
Because the photo shows a picture of a mammal.
It does show a picture of a mammal. And we see the caption. Does the caption give us a little clue about that a little bit too? It says, do you remember which group of animals feed their babies? Well, those are the mammals. Great. Claire or Chloe, what else could we read about today?
I was looking at the class.
The same picture?
And I think we're gonna learn about how they classify animals.
Okay, so agreeing we're going to classify animals today. Cooper.
I think we're gonna do some reviewing.
Reviewing a little bit too. What makes you think that?
Because it says, because we read like somewhere in like the second chapter, well not the second chapter, but like in one of the chapters. It says, do you remember each group of animals feed their babies milk from their own bodies?
Yeah, and we actually read that yesterday, right? Those mammals. Good, or 2 days ago maybe. And Ray, one last thing.
What we're gonna read about is how I'm going to where we start at chapter 16, where there's all the different types of it's like what we've learned, like kingdoms, characteristics, reptiles, amphibians, mammals, a lot of things that I'm kind of doing in paper.
Yeah.
That we're going to review so far.
So she's going back to the beginning. She sees a lot of things, the kingdom, the classifications, there's a lot of things that we've already learned. So maybe agreeing with Cooper that this could be a little bit of a review today. Fabulous, third graders, we're going to stop there with that. And we are actually going to take time today to read chapter 15 on your own and then have conversations about it. I will be around the room to listen in as you read today. Sound good? So you are to be reading through chapter 15 on your own. If you finish, what do you think you can do? Reread it. If you finish, what can you do?
Reread it.
Are there other options?
No.
No. If you finish chapter 15, you
Reread